Hi everybody, this is Ospreyeye from mychartcoach.com and we are looking at ticker symbol REXX. Okay, nice follow through today after the gap up open. The share price pretty much consolidated, closed up 18%. RSI and Fasto are in the overbought power zone. We got to see if REXX can head higher at those levels. There was a pullback on ADX, a little downtick. Nice crossover, ADX crossing the minus DI line there, the red line. And so what we had here was this bullish open above the 300-day simple moving average here at 78. That's going to be the key level to turn into support. As you see here, the wicks and the candles have filled the gap, so there's no gap here. There is a gap between high of day on Friday and low of day on Monday that is unfilled. Okay, check out the giant volume spikes. 2 days of big volume. The key level to break now is going to be back here in June, the high close in June, and that's where the share price closed at today. If you can get above that, then you're going to want to see a break above this April resistance zone. Okay, $1 right here is always going to be a big level to break for penny stocks. Many times when they break above $1, they'll run strong. Okay, so for a big breakout, we're looking at up here at the 170 range. Okay, so always follow the volume, big volume. Notice how this chart is kind of a little bit hard to read. The candles are kind of difficult. If you look back here at this date, what we do when you have to look further out on the time frame to find resistance, we like to use the weekly time frame, and that smooths out the data and makes the chart easier to read. And so this is the weekly chart for REXX. Each candle on this chart represents 1 week of trading, and so this candle is not going to set this week until the closing bell on Friday, so it can and will change before that time. So keep that in mind. Notice there's a giant volume bar here, huge volume, and we're not done with the week. So this could be a record week of volume for REXX in the last 2 years. We'll see how it's playing out that way right now. And the bullish development is this move above the 50-day simple moving average. Okay, there hasn't been a break above that level in years, literally. And so a close above that level is going to be huge. For us, the 50-day simple moving average is a key level. Breaking above it is usually the bull signal, and that's when stocks really get running. Notice the candles are forming here above the middle Bollinger Band. This level turned into support over the last couple of weeks, and now candles are riding above EMA's 4 and 8 support higher. What we want to do is we want to see this 50-day moving average turn to support, and then we want to see a run to the 100-day simple moving average at 188. Key resistance levels to get through. Here's the June. Notice how much easier it is to see the June resistance here on the weekly chart that we just mentioned. And then if you look back here, here's the March-April resistance here. That's much easier to see as well. If you get a break above this high March close, then that's when there could be a run to the 100-day simple moving average. Okay, and then as it goes, break above 100-day simple moving average and turn that level into support, and then we'll be talking about the 200-day simple moving average. Okay, the giant volume is our signal that there is more upside potential here. And look up here at RSI. This is very bullish. It's only at 63 right now. What does that mean? There is more room to run. There's more juice until it hits overbought levels. 70 is overbought on RSI, so this could still head higher. Now look here at Fasto up here at 86, okay, above 80. Now that remains to be seen if REXX can head higher above 80 on Fasto. The other thing to look at is ADX. You can see here that this notice how they were pinched, the plus and minus line, the red and green line, and then there was this break above for the green line, which is plus DI. What that's telling us is that the bulls have taken control. Okay, so the chart here is looking very good. You've got this pinched MACD line. Notice the MACD line is almost positive after being negative for literally years. Okay, another thing to look at that we like to check out is the Bollinger Band width, and notice how it's hooking up. The Bollinger Bands are widening. Notice how the upper Bollinger Band is getting wider. It's pointing up, and that's signaling more upside potential. Notice how the lower Bollinger Band width is pointing down. Okay, this is signaling the start of a possible next run on the weekly chart. What we like to do is follow the 15-minute chart. If you look here at the 15-minute chart, what you'll see is after the big gap up open, okay, this is the open right here. This black candle formed on the first candle, and then check out how the share price consolidated in this range between 85 and 92 the entire day. Just bounced back and forth, bounce back and forth. It actually actually was holding the middle Bollinger Band for pretty much the whole day. And so that's going to be the key level. Tomorrow we're going to want to see candles forming above that level. If they can and they break above what's basically about 96, then it could run higher and test that dollar and possibly break above that level. Some warnings as PSAR is getting ready to possibly have a bear flip above the candles. There was this MACD bearish crossover, and that was a red flag as well. Okay, so notice the big volume at the open here. So the share price held up and it didn't sell off, so it looks like there could have been some loading. So this there was good news today, so this definitely has more upside potential. All right, so thanks for viewing these charts. You can check us out at mychartcoach.com and our YouTube channel at mychartcoach.com. Thank you.